comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. This is Front Page Review, Friday edition on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. It's now time for us to link up with our guest analyst in person of Rufai Useni, who will be sharing his own perspective to these headlines that we have brought you so far this morning from the Punch newspaper, the Guardian newspaper, and also Vanguard. I think we also have one from the Premium Times paper. Let me try to connect with Rufai so that he can share his own views on these headlines that we have for today. Meanwhile, you can as well watch us live on YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube and also across other social media handles at VOP961. At VOP961 on Instagram and Twitter. We are live there on Facebook as well. All right, let's see if we get through to Rufai Useni. But before then, let's take a look at some more headlines before we get through to him. Naira appreciates to 746 Naira 28 kobo to dollar in the INE window. Data from the FMDQ showed that the indicative exchange rates for the investors and exporters window fell to 746 Naira 28 kobo per dollar from 782 Naira 49 kobo per dollar on Wednesday, indicating a 36 Naira 21 kobo appreciation for the Naira. Similarly, the Naira appreciated to 790 per dollar in the parallel market yesterday from 798 per dollar on Tuesday, indicating a 3 Naira appreciation, while some are even saying it got to 800 Naira at some point. But in all of these, we have to call on the government to do all it could in its own power to make sure that we have a change in terms of how we balance our trade when it comes to the issue of demand of the foreign currency and also the availability of it, because it is a willing buyer, willing seller market now. So what happens if there are more willing buyers and less willing sellers? Then the prices will go up, and it also in turn have a negative impact on our own local currency. Talking about the Naira, you may have more money in your pocket but less value, which is not what Nigerians would love to have. And let's take a look at this on the Guardian newspaper that says Labour Party INEC duel over call for dismissal prosecution of Yakubu. Labour Party yesterday demanded immediate dismissal and prosecution of chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, for allegedly superintending the worst election in Nigeria's history on February 25th. Director General of the Obi Dirty Campaign Organization, Balogun Akin Oshuntokun, disclosed this at a media briefing in Abuja. He said, if you go to equity, you go with clean hands. INEC and security agencies have already taken steps to prosecute the residential electoral commissioner of Adamawa. As far as we are concerned, what the REC did was like what Yakubu did at the national level. So if that is the case, we are also thinking that Yakubu should be prosecuted and even dismissed. Reminded that Yakubu's position is protected by the Constitution, and only the president, with concurrence from the National Assembly, can remove him, Oshuntokun said. So also is the position of a CBN governor. It is constitutionally guaranteed. That is why he called its suspension. That is talking about the president suspending the CBN governor. In fact, there is an update concerning the CBN governor. We will certainly be taking that, God's willing, during the course of the show. Osutokun added that if INEC is not credible, how can we expect results emanating? Okay, Irufai is calling through this morning. Hello, good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. Please, my internet was a little bit wonky this morning. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you for calling. All right, a lot of headlines to look into this morning.
I'm with you, sir.
All right, $800 million World Bank subsidy loan. Federal government to pay 8,000 naira monthly to 12 poor Nigerians. Very, very striking. I know we have talked a lot about this, but we didn't see it as a form of cash palliative. So what's your take on this? 12 million Nigerians getting 8,000 naira for 6 months.
What makes up the 12 million Nigerians? Who selected the 12 million Nigerians? What are these 12 million Nigerians household composed about? Can we really see the antecedents of these 12 million Nigerian households? We will have a lot of clarity as a captain. Personally, I'm and I just given 12 million households this morning. What I've always said is that you need to reduce on better outcomes like health outcomes, medical outcomes, and food outcomes, like I talked about the 4 key tables, and ensure that there's 4 food in the land. It could also be education outcomes, tied around education outcomes and all of that. Because palliative, consumer tax practice, in Brazil called Bolsa Familia, they tied around educational outcomes, and these people pay. I've talked about the story about those parents that collected money from Lula many years ago. Those children have not grown up, they finished university, they are the ones that voted for Lula in these last elections. And people are winning in Brazil. So, tied around outcomes, let's improve outcomes. Well, these 12 million households, this is not going to be a certain political party in household. So I'm not always, especially when it's things in Nigeria, I'm always very skeptical about things. And what would the money be? 80,000 for 6 months, 8 times 6, that's 48,000. Oh, 6,000. Will that buy a bag of rice? Will that buy a bag of beef? Bag of beef is 60,000 already. Liters of, they're not sure how much, 5,000 thereabouts. So, how long will it be? Well, if we can marginally reduce cost of food, maybe we can use it more to target the reduction in cost of grains, for instance. And that's why I'm happy about this declaration of emergency of food, trying to cut out the middlemen, having agricultural boards in such a way that we can have storage for the farmers and we can reduce the price of food. If we can cut off the price of food by 30%, marginally, a whole lot, people can be able to eat a whole lot. You can have a leeway. So these are the things I favor rather than all of this. Because I just hope we don't start to do another scam that comes out of it. So those are my arguments, as you guys say.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I watched something. Was it late last night? Yes, I think you were talking about something like 774 campaign.
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about that?
774 campaign is something very dear to me. It's something I constantly talked about. I first wrote about it in an article about 5-6 years ago. What I'm saying, have a creativity and innovation hub in the 774 local government areas where people can be taught coding, computer programming, art and design, and arts and crafts, and take the best graduating students and push them to foreign companies, partner with all the top companies so that they can be able to get jobs. So it's a great way to create jobs for a lot of people. And not everybody that have the chance to go to university, but coding and technology development is the way forward. So when you have these hubs run for free by government, I mean, before you can get into the hub, anyway, you can give them an assessment exam and you assess their skills. If they want to be painters, teach them how to be good painters, teach them how to be good creatives, and build their talent base. And then, expose them to international opportunities and all of that. Yeah. Maybe they can work and all of that. It will also help develop their local government. And I want to lead the way. I want to start by building one in my own community.
Oh, that's quite commendable. That's quite commendable.
It's going to be sort of like a library. I would also get some of my friends if they can come, organize courses of coding for people that are interested. And, after I talked about that on my Instagram yesterday, I also started calling a couple of my friends. We thought, okay, we're game. Like computer engineers and programmers. And they teach, secondary school students coding for free and all of that. And also, I'm going to have art, do an art parade. And, that's what I want to build. As long as I can start using money, I'll put up a foundation for it and start building it, So it could be a springboard. Because if you do that, then you can tackle the case of youth restiveness, you can tackle the case of youth, and also use any class I have to do the international exposure and get them done. It can help take a lot of youth out of the streets with this Yahoo and all of that they're doing. And everywhere you can make decent money on the internet by doing some very good things on your salary and, hurting people and flipping them off their money. So that's one thing I want. And I want to start it up. I want to start it as soon as yesterday by the end of the year.
Okay, I wish you all the best with that because it is a very laudable initiative that I feel is going to take away a lot of unemployed youth off the street, and the multiplier effect going forward is quite huge because tech obviously is the future of the world.
Yeah, I just want to give people skills, and there's so much we can do and give people skills.
All right, let's move to another headline on the Punch newspaper. Food shortage. Tinubu declares state of emergency. Plans 500,000 hectares of farm land.
Yeah. With what I've been talking about the fact that we've got very big food crisis in the country. We need to be able to fix the food crisis. We don't have enough storage. So part of this, all the things is building enough silos and storage for grains. Because the problem is when farmers produce, the harvest losses are very high. I think almost 50% is the question. So what happens is the small part of the portion of food that are wasted, the middlemen can sit by and sell some of them and resell at a higher rate. And kind of have one of the biggest grain markets in West Africa. Yeah. And look at the grain that is being traded in the Kano market in West Africa. So just take, for instance, if I build like 50,000 ton silos around that, do you know what it would do to the farmers? I've never been to the grain market in Kano. If you go there, you'll see that a lot of grain are small days of handling, some are wasted and all of that. And what if you have silos, very big silos, you're able to store them, and you will be able to convert them to places? There's so much that you can gain from it. So how we can also store is a very important thing. How we can also reduce cost of transportation of this food item. And that's why I keep talking about the rail. In the 60s, there are copious notes of how people used to use the rail line to carry cattle from Kano to Lagos and to the southwest. So how to use those rail lines to carry cattle and the lights and all of that. So that our cattle is not stressed and all that. Another issue that our meat is very tough because our cattle is stressed. They walk thousands and thousands of miles, they miss all parts of their body, they super heat and all of that, but it doesn't make good meat for us. So those are the things we should do as regards, state security. Also, improve extension workers, build more agricultural hubs, build more agricultural hubs, give subventions to farmers, give loans to farmers, ensure security in the farm so that they can be able to be safe and secure. Also, use a lot of improved variety, use a lot of greenhouse. Start up another concept of what I call like operation stimulation. Everybody should have a little garden close to their house. Government should allow planting plots to people in different communities so they can do their little vegetable gardening and planting and all of that. I think with all of that, we can have some safety and security as regards food.
All right, these are laudable initiatives, but based on antecedents, we know that some of these initiatives will, at the end of the day, be lost on transit. For instance, the issue of fertilizer, making fertilizer available for farmers, and also some form of intervention, seedlings, grains, water irrigation, and what have you. In the past, we know that the government make provisions for such things, but it doesn't get to the grassroots, the real farmers. And how would you be able to, when you don't support the farmers with all of these things, how would you be able to dictate how much they sell their product? Because I'm looking at in terms of price stability or price control now. Would the government be able to control the price of food in the market? Because that is one of their targets. Would they be able to do that when we don't have initiatives or policies on ground that will make sure that all of these interventions get to the real farmers?
Okay, so you can actually do a lot here with fertilizer, and the good thing is we have a couple of plants that blend. Probably we need a lot of, for the very important type of crop, NPK 14, a couple of other fertilizers. What we should do is, as regards irrigation and water, the this project I've always been thinking about, I also heard about it in Ghana. It's called One Community, One Dam.
Okay.
So look for communities that have sources of water, build a dam there. What's like a mini dam, to interest I said, they don't go to the leader, go to various farmer cooperatives. Also, to actually reach the farm. You need a lot of extension workers to be able to go out there. If you go out there, reach to the farm, reach the extension workers. And also the media, can hold sway. I don't know if the DOP in Abuja can partner with the Ministry of Agriculture to do a program called Agriculture Today. You also need to take farming to the mainstream.
Yeah, we are working on that. In fact, throughout this week, we have been doing something on business around town that has to do with farming. From Monday up till today, we are still on it.
So when you can also have mainstream program like that in agriculture and open up the prospects, there's so much that can be done. Let's open up the prospects, ensure food creation, open up possibilities, and what we can do is just to make.
All right, thank you for that wonderful insight. And also, there's this headline on the Punch newspaper that says, NANS demand school fees reduction.
What's that?
NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, demands school fees reduction.
Oh, yeah. I thought the same man was supporting student loans. So what it is? I thought the same man was supporting student loans. So what are you expecting? Once student loans come up, people have to increase fees. That's what what is happening. And that's why I say the argument about student loans is pretty much a very flawed argument. And that's why I keep looking at people and performing. In the so-called big countries that they are taking economy, it didn't work. It never worked. There's still a lot of debt. We own a lot of debt here and there. What we should do is try to bolster the university. Give us what they want. Improve on the university. That's what we truly want. I mean, I've never been a proponent of this idea because they're just going to create a new cycle of debt in the economy. An economy that's already falling with debt. Money that will not be accounted for. So, what we should look at now is to how to put money into the university and ease out this pressure. And also try and make a responsibility to buffer on the cost of people are facing. With your student loans, you how many are going to you can see that it's high to see. So how many people can really pay all of those amounts? That's not the figure. We see that too much expensive. And concerning I'd like to talk about the medicine. The cost planning will just say that the DSS should be able to take him to court or able to
release him or take him to court within 1 week.
I mean, I don't know why we have to wait that long. I don't know why his rights were violated that long. And also with Mr. Bauer, the case of Mr. Bauer. I don't know why they violated that long. But, a lot of people will claim ACTA, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, that, okay, you can extend this and that. But we need to find a way to replace that ACTA. essentially you can just be taking it as it is. So, but we like to see the charge sheet of the DFS. We also hear saying that it's charging. Let's see the charge sheet of the DFS.
All right, and finally, before I let you go, Labour on the Guardian, Labour Party INEC dwell over call for dismissal prosecution of Yakubu. They're making reference that what Adamawa Rek Yunusari did was similar to what Yakubu. Hello?
Now your network has a problem. So I've discovered that if the Abuja network has a problem. I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, now your network has a problem.
All right. I said it's on the Guardian newspaper. Labour Party INEC dwell over call for dismissal and prosecution of Yakubu, and they are making reference with Yunusari Adamawa's Rek that what Yunusari did is not far from what Yakubu also did. That he should be prosecuted.
I mean, INEC's performance in the last election was below par, and there's a need for review across board. And these are the conversations a lot of people are having. So if the Labour Party voice their concern, they should look at it. But if you're saying Yakubu should be prosecuted, you won't be able to get an evidence against him. So if you don't have it, then you don't have it. So let's see how all of this turns out. I mean, all of these parties, the election states here, I think they're still writing their last stage of defense now. Yeah. And afterwards, what the court will rule, and I'm sure some parties will be concerned that they have to go to the Supreme Court. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for your wonderful insight on today's headline, and it's time for me to let you go, except if you, of course, have anything you want to say.
Healthcare and healthcare is really very important. Let's have an act of parliament that protects them.
All right, thank you very much.
For everybody.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. Yeah. That has been our guest, Rufai Useni, who has shared his perspective on the stories that we have on the headlines today, front page review rather, this morning. And one thing we do is that we go beyond the headline. We go into details to give you different perspective to the stories, because there are different angles to different stories. And that is what we do here on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. We have a little less than 4 minutes. Yes, we can muscle in some calls if you can. Why not? If you have anything you want to say based on our conversation so far this morning, you can use the studio line to call. It is free and open 0700 010 961 961 0700 010 961 961. You can call normal call, or you send SMS. Perhaps you want to use the WhatsApp handle. Yes, you can do that. You can call via the WhatsApp. I'm here to receive your call, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp. We're also live on YouTube. You can watch what we're doing here in the studio live on YouTube at For the People Abuja, and you can also check us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. VOP961 VOP961. And our office, in case you want to do business with us, because we're open for business and partnership, you can check us in our office, number 4 Ogbomosho Street, Area 8, Garki, Abuja. Number 4 Ogbomosho Street, Area 8, Garki, Abuja. When you get to Romeo's Pizza, yes, we're sharing the same building with Romeo Pizza, and our website is www.abuja.voiceofthepeople.ng www.abuja.voiceofthepeople.ng. All right, let's take a look at this particular headline that says oil earnings hit 1.68 trillion as output rises. Nigeria's crude oil earnings rose to over 1.68 trillion naira in June 2023, following an increase in the country's output last month. An analysis of latest oil production figures released by the federal government showed data obtained on Thursday from the June 2023 crude oil production report of the Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission indicated that the country's daily oil outputs in the review month rose to 1,248,960 barrels. Nigeria had pumped 1,183,691 barrels of crude oil daily in May, which was 65,269 barrels, lower than what the country produced in June. And the new report also stated that the total crude oil output in June I beg your pardon, I take that again. The new report also stated that the total crude oil output in June was 37,468,798 barrels, up from a total of 36,694,427 barrels that was produced in the preceding month of May. This implied that Nigeria's oil output increased by 774,226 barrels in June when compared to what it produced in May. Data from the World Bank puts the average cost of crude oil in June 2023 at $74.89 per barrel, by delivering an increased production of 37,468,798 in June. It implied that the country racked in about $2.81 billion from the commodity last month. Therefore, at an average exchange rate of 600 naira to dollar in June, according to data from dollar-naira export exchange rate for 2023, it meant that the federal government oil earnings in June rose to 1.68 trillion naira. And this is how far we can go on front page review for today, Friday edition, 14th July 2023. And I will sincerely say a big thank you to you out there listening to Ross on Voice of the People 96.1, and those of you who called through, and those that were trying to call but unable to pick your call due to our session with Mr. Rufai Usedi. I sincerely apologize for that, and I say a big thank you as well for your calls. Do well to stay with VOP 96.1 FM Abuja for interesting program. Top of the hour, Igbo Amaka will be coming through.